NWA Mountain State, the flagship of the National Wrestling Alliance, bringing you great wrestling action sanctioned by the NWA.
Oh my God! All-American knockout!
We go to a judge's decision. Judge's decision.
You see Ron Sexton looking on Scotty. Measures in. Shooting star press! Parker, look out!
He's got one measure. Super kick again!
Ricky Shane misses though. Dozer catches him.
Tune in each week to see the greatest stars in independent wrestling along with your hosts, Stephen Hensley and Jacques Molière.
Welcome once again to the flagship of the National Wrestling Alliance. That's right, NWA Mountain State Wrestling. Dean Bibb here, along with the outlaw rock star Stephen Hensley.
And Dean Bibb, it's going to be one heck of an explosive morning. Opening it up, revenge time. Lance Erickson taking on Scotty Range. You stuck your nose in his business last week. Be careful this week. The Canadian Lion might bite your head off, Scotty. After that, non-title. The Maestro is going to try to build some momentum, maybe get a rematch in the future as he takes on the NWA Mountain State Wrestling TV champion, Boris Dragoff, with Pitbull Bob Brown, Mike Draven, and Buddy Love banned from ringside, all of his cohorts. And then on to main event time, Bad Karma, the former tag champs, get their opportunity against the Cult of Charisma this week. And they're going to try to bring it home. Stick with us, fans. What an hour we've got laid out.
Scott Range, who are you to stick your nose in the Canadian Lion's business? Today, you'll get your chance at gold. But see, here in the NWA, Mountain State, I'm just kind of figuring a few things out, you know, so we're going to have a little fun today. First off, I went to the Powers of B, and I asked him, he is the cruiserweight, the light heavyweight champion in NWA Mountain State. So I asked him, why are you putting me against a cruiserweight, number one? Number two, he's a midget. So it's not really going to be fair for me and him to have to. So here's what we're going to do, Scott Range. Get a close-up of this. I'm going to get on my knees, Scotty, and we're going to wrestle like this. So you come on down, bring your little self, and we're going to have a heck of a time. Woo! All kidding aside, Scotty Range, today you come for something that it took me a while to get. So yeah, I'm going to laugh and have some fun, but the Canadian Lion always goes back to business. Business is, I'm the man. You're not. Nothing else needs to be said.
The Canadian Lion. Took me a lot of cheeseburgers, a lot of pizzas to get to where I'm at, to win this here gut and this here title. Let me tell you something, Scott. Wait a minute, I'm all messed up here. You want to talk jokes? You want to talk about me? All kidding aside, I came for gold. Oh wait, I still got this hat on. Let me take that off too. Let me tell you something, you big bad Canadian. It don't matter how big you are, how big I am. All you have to remember is when you get in this ring, you're dealing with all man. You're dealing with 100% Iceman Scott Reigns. And if you think for 1 minute I'm going to let you intimidate me by your size, watch this, funny boy. Why don't you come bring it and show me how tough you really think you are,
Jumped Shaheem Ali, ex post facto. And now with the fans in Canadian Lion space, here's Scotty Range right in front of him. Wow, it's like Erickson doesn't even want to bother with him.
Well, that's because Erickson doesn't care about him. He doesn't consider Scotty Range a threat. All the heart and ability in the world, that's a super heavyweight.
Wow, and there's your threat right there. The threat is real, and Scotty Range is pouring it on the Canadian Lion. He's going to soften him up and make him come out of the corner one way or the other. There he is. Shoots him across. And a backdrop on the Canadian Lion.
I can't believe my eyes, Dean Bibb.
Believe it, Stephen Hensley. The Iceman cometh, and he is all over Lance Erickson at this point in time. Here's another Irish whip. Sends him across. Whoa, and Lance Erickson's taking a little walk outside the ring here.
Well, Lance Erickson, he's as surprised as I was. He was in some trouble there.
I don't think he saw that one coming.
I didn't see it coming. I'm sure he didn't. Lance Erickson sidestepped on out of there. He's taking a second to regroup. He's going to come back in there on his terms. He's not going to do this one too quick and work it on Scotty's.
Well, I'll tell you what, Scotty Rains is probably going to have the upper hand in speed. Maybe a little more high flying. I doubt he's going to have the upper hand in strength.
Well, the name of the game, if you're Scotty Rains, it's definitely got to be speed. It's definitely got to play up to your agility. But if you're Lance Erickson, all that speed, all that agility, you get caught, he can plant you.
You better believe it. And that's what Shaheem Ali experienced last week. Spine buster out of the corner.
And Scotty Rains got shoved down to the mat there. Scotty Rains, he's a strong guy. But Erickson, he's got the vertical advantage. I would argue he has the power advantage in this one.
Now, Rains, a smaller man, could make use of something like a fireman's carry from his smaller position and possibly surprise him. You wouldn't know it right now after being shoved across the ring.
Well, I don't know about that, Dean Bibb. It's like I tried to tell Scotty Rains last week. The beginning of Lance Erickson's workout routine, he bench presses 12 vanilla midgets. Then he runs laps on the dreams of 12 of them. Then he eats 72 of them. And then at the end of it all, he picks Scotty Rains up, plants him down in the middle of the ring, and he stands atop of the dream of the head vanilla midget himself, Scotty Rains.
Scotty Rains took a fall from 10 feet up in the air with a vengeance. That gorilla press was very, very effective here. And Scotty Rains now not so quick to lock up. He's going to have to reevaluate his game plan here.
Scotty Rains, the one that has to rethink things a little bit now. He got a little cocky there. Thought he was just going to pick up the Canadian Lion like any old opponent.
Oh!
You're not going to do that to the Canadian Lion. He's a predator.
He went to the well again. Canadian Lion started firing back on. Wow, Scotty Rains is staggering him. And away he goes. Rains is hot on his heels. Oh, another clubbing right hand. The junior heavyweight champion is making this heavyweight contender.
I done seen about everything when I see a vanilla midget dominating the Canadian Lion at the moment.
I tell you what, good things can happen to good people.
Well, the key word in all of that was, the key words, excuse me, at the moment. Lots of guys can do things for a moment. True champions, true contenders in this business, true long-term main eventers, they know how to do it for a lot longer than a couple moments.
Yes, and Lance Erickson, your heavyweight champion, being a very, very accommodating to the junior.
Are you kidding me?
Wow, that's your leverage that I was talking about from a lower point of gravity. Beautiful hip toss. Hard shots now. Both of these men winded already. And here's your reversal. Whoa! No. Into a short distance clothesline.
Not winded enough, I'm afraid, if you're Scotty Rains. Canadian Lion Lance Erickson had that one well scouted. He just about beheaded the little guy.
I'm telling you what, he looked up into the rafters after delivering that clothesline. He must have been thanking the gods Gordon Lightfoot and Neil Peart for the ability to lay that lightning fast clothesline in. And now, vertical suplex.
He's got him held up there. That's some hang time.
One-handed! It's one-handed! It's one-handed!
This is a feat. This is how you showcase strength. That's how after all the showcase is over, you get the impact.
And from that vertical suplex, he basically spiked him down. The blood runs to the head at the bottom. And then with the spike, he absolutely sends it to the feet. Scotty Rains is lucky that he's still holding his dinner intact after that.
He's lucky as long as he was up there, as much time as that blood had to drain to his head. He's lucky he's conscious, really.
Yes, because that was a violent shift.
More than a showcase, that was a wear-down hold in and of itself.
Yes, exactly. Scotty Rains trying to fight his way out of the wrist lock here, and he does so and reverses it. And a Northern Lights suplex into a bridging pinfall.
And as amazing as the strength Scotty Rains just displayed was, think about the toll that took on his body.
Oh, and game changer.
Exactly.
Game changer. All right, here's the way that worked. Northern Lights suplex into a bridging pin. Near fall. The junior heavyweight champion. The heavyweight champion counters with that huge, huge lariat.
Scotty Reigns took a lot out of himself with that move. A lot of impact on it.
And then what was left, I'm afraid, just got drained out with the lariat. Standing belly to belly. Release suplex.
What distance?
All the way from one corner to the next. And Scotty Reigns has yet to get back to his base on his own after that lariat.
Reigns has really got to be feeling that right now. A lot of wear and tear on that back.
I would say distance, trajectory, he probably flew across the ring at 70+ miles an hour. Oh, and there's your tag team partner, as you like to refer to it, the rope.
And how fast do you think he was flying towards Ericsson's tag partner on that one?
I would say that right now, Lance Erickson, at this time, as you said earlier, could probably do just about anything he wants with Scotty Reigns at the time. And what's he doing? He's taking his time and flaunting it. Reigns back up to his base and right back down. But back up comes Scotty Reigns and starts firing back. Irish whip across.
And a leapfrog out of nowhere.
Sunset flip. Ryan breaks it.
No. Ah.
2 count. He ducks the lariat this time, but not the super kick. And he's cleared out of the ring into the fans.
Scotty Reigns a little unfamiliar of being on the receiving end of that move.
I would say that he probably had to take it in learning the move, but I would say he never took it like he just took it just now.
Ericsson's so big. So much size, so much mass. Not a move you see very often from a guy of his size. But man, did it look effective.
The count was at 8 until Lance Erickson broke it up, giving Scotty Reigns yet another opportunity to get back into the fight. But how much fight's left in Scotty Reigns after that?
Scotty Reigns taking his sweet time. Erickson walked over, taking his sweet time too, caught him. He has a firm hold.
Tabletop DDT from the middle of the rope. And a spit for disgust. Man.
And Scotty Reigns is in a lot of trouble. Look at the look on his face, Dean.
Well, his head has had pretty much a tilt table experiment on it thanks to that stalling vertical suplex. And now tabletop DDT.
Lateral press.
Look at the guts that Scotty Reigns is displaying.
Don't celebrate too soon, Dean. That was a kick out. That doesn't really mean that he should still be in there trying to go at the Canadian Lion.
If the junior heavyweight champion can score a victory over the biggest gun in Mountain State Wrestling, the heavyweight champion, guys, that's a coup. That is a coup. Now, right now he's face down on the mat, but look, he's back up to his base. He's got fight left in him yet, Stephen Hensley. Don't you count Scotty Reigns out.
Erickson measures him, misses.
Oh, super kick! Super kick by the junior champion.
Scotty's got to get over there, though, and he's got to move him away from those ropes if he wants to capitalize for a pinfall.
If he can just flop himself over there, he can maybe get the pin on the champion. Here's the arm. He's got a pinfall.
His arm's under the rope, though.
Well, his foot's on top. That breaks it.
Well, if the referee didn't see the arm under it, he definitely saw the foot. Thank God.
Referee, eyes open, old boy, eyes open. Heavyweight champion's back to his base.
What a travesty would it have been to see Scotty Reigns with the heavyweight strap.
Hey, any given Sunday, what happened here last week?
Quite literally in Mountain State, any given Sunday.
Big fist now by the junior champion, rocking the heavyweight champion. Oh, and a thumb to the eyes.
Nothing flashy about that, but a lot of effectiveness.
He didn't have to take a swing after that one. Oh, and spine buster.
Short arm into a spine buster. This could do it, Dean.
Kick out. And
Erickson absolutely dumbfounded.
Yeah, I was about to say, I do believe that he thought the match was over at this point.
Erickson looks like he's tasting bile right now. Look at the look on his face.
Well, he thought it was over.
I thought it was over.
Scotty Reigns has heart. Scotty Reigns has chutzpah. Scotty Reigns will fight.
Scotty Reigns might have a cracked rib. Look at him.
Possibly. Because not only do you have impact with the mat, you have the force of Lance Erickson driving down upon you. His chest and your chest are together at that point. Gut wrench suplex. Oh, gut wrench backbreaker, actually. And again, there's that tilt table again. Head over heels in midair.
Scotty Reigns hanging on by a thread right now. It's all he can do to kick out.
But I'm saying he's tying a knot in that thread, and he is going to hang in there. Lance Erickson sizing up his opponent. He's gotten more out of Scotty Rains than I figure he counted on.
Well, Scotty Rains, it's like you said, he's got a lot of heart, but really, Dean, when it comes down to it, you got a guy like Lance Erickson there taking you apart. Heart can count for a lot, but it's not going to deliver a victory.
Right jabs now by Scotty Rains. And standing drop kick.
But look how slow he is to capitalize. Still all the way across the ring, he has to crawl over to Erickson.
But let me point out, as there's a cover.
You're
Whoa,
not
kick
going
out.
to get a cover like that after everything.
No, and he was out of the ring by the time the second count was made. Let me point out, Lance Erickson did not get up quickly from that, and he hit the mat very quickly after that drop kick.
Well,
These guys are wearing down.
He doesn't have to get up very quickly. He just has to kick out.
Exactly. And sunset flip. Can he pull him down?
And why did the referee just kick Erickson's hands? He had a firm hold on the ropes. That should have been a break, if anything.
I agree, but look at the results. Who's on top now?
Erickson, he had it scouted, but I still call a bias.
Scotty Rains kicking out maybe perhaps on instinct.
Foreign relations in Mountain State are terrible. They dislike the Soviets. They dislike the Canadians. Unbelievable.
Wow. Just speechless because Scotty Rains' eyes are closed. Oh, big chop.
If he absorbs a couple more big blows, he might be the one that's speechless. He'll be unconscious.
Is he unconscious at this point?
No, but he can't be feeling good.
He rushed in, and there's your super kick again. Can he capitalize? Can Scotty Rains cover your heavyweight champion?
He's inches away.
But it might as well be miles if he can't make that cover.
A lot of time being wasted here, but there it is. Lateral press.
And a kick out again. Your champion is not done.
I hate to admit it, but that was a lot slower kick out than the last time Erickson was in that position.
I'm telling you, these guys are wearing down. Scotty putting a kick into the top of the head. And Erickson, oh, a knee lift. Erickson had just gotten to his base, now he's flat on his back. Rains is sizing up for something. He's going to go high risk.
Taking a lot of time, but he's all the way up top. He's lying in wait. The Canadian Lion doesn't see him up there. He might turn around into a bad situation.
Whoa, he caught him.
Or Scotty Rains might get planted in one.
Spine buster again, second time from high risk. And this is the second time he's won that with a high risk spine buster.
The Canadian Lion, Lance Erickson.
Scotty Rains gets an E for effort, a gold star for heart, and a report card that is shining, but at the end, Scotty Rains succumbs to the spine buster of the Canadian Lion, your heavyweight champion, Lance Erickson.
And Lance Erickson, the heavyweight champion of NWA Mountain State Wrestling, standing tall, standing large. Scotty Rains, I gotta give credit where it's due. He came to fight today. He had all the heart in the world. But at the end of the day, Lance Erickson took that heart, he rammed it all the way down his throat, and then he stomped on it into a fine jelly.
Spine buster proved effective for the second straight week.
Lance Erickson, he's going to be champ for a long time.
Wants a mic.
He wants a microphone. I suggest you give it to him, Jacques.
Your heavyweight champion is going to address the masses.
Hey, Scotty Rains. Shut up, Johnny. Let me tell you something. I've wrestled a lot of guys here in the SW. And I've beat a lot of guys here. Scotty Rains, I don't like you. I could care less about this bunch of hillbillies. But I call wrestling like it is. And you're a hell of a man. I don't like you. But anytime you want a shot at my title, you can get it.
All right.
Good match.
Heavyweight champion giving the junior champion props here on NWA Mountain State Wrestling. And that, you know, that's a good way to start a title reign. You can love him or hate him, but Lance Erickson isn't going to run from anybody.
Saturday, February 25th, Mount Hope, West Virginia. NWA Mountain State Wrestling rolls into town with all the superstars. The Stro will be there, Ricky Shane will be there, the Big Nasty Canadian will be there, unfortunately. Billy Litt will be there. So come one, come all, come see the superstars of NWA Mountain State Wrestling in Mount Hope, West Virginia.
Boris, you're the new television champion. Congratulations. Hope it feels good. The TV title fits smoothly around your smooth belly, around that smooth waist, but the Russian waist of yours, I hope it does. I want to, you know, I should be mad right now. I should be really upset, but in all fairness, I should thank you. And you're asking me, why should the Stro thank Boris Dragoff? Well, I should thank you for waking up something inside of me that has been dormant for a long time. See, when you and the Army of Darkness did what you did, they retained that TV championship. It made me thinking, you know, maybe I've been a nice guy. Maybe I've been too goody-goody. Maybe I wasn't just mean enough. Maybe I wasn't aggressive enough. You know, I've heard that through my whole career. People saying, well, you're not this, or you're not that, or you wrestle too much, or you wrestle too little, or you're not aggressive enough, or you're not big enough, or small enough, or skinny enough.
Oh yeah, and by the way, once you be a cruiserweight, and then next week you be a heavyweight.
I've heard all of that. But it makes me realize there's something inside of me that's been asleep. But now, the time has come to awaken the sleeping giant. That aggressive Strozilla, the one that'll kick some butt and take some names. They'll slap your mama and rip your neck off and dance it down your tonsils. That's me. Because I got the fire in my eyes, and I want to beat the living crap out of you, Boris Dragoff, because you know who I am? I am Stro, the Maestro of wrestling. I am the undisputed, uncrowned NWA World Heavyweight Champion. The whole NWA knows that. And Boris Dragoff, you will find out when I grab that scrawny neck of yours and torque it for every inch of its life and make you scream and scream and scream again. And you tap, 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 tap. Learn to spell it. Capital letters, T-A-P, because that's what you want to do when I get through with you. Ooh, la, la.
We told you Boris was going to win this, and now you're scared. You're scared of having the darkness at ringside. Oh, hurt him bad.
Let me tell you something, Strozilla. You want to go whine and cry to the front office of the NWA. You run for so long, Boris Dragoff finally win title, and what do? You run just like you always have. Well, I don't need the army to beat you, Strozilla. And tonight, once again, you'll find out why I am Russia's best wrestler.
Who has a good manager who brought him to the championship, and now I can't be out there.
Leonard Sims doesn't like Soviets, he doesn't like Canadians.
He doesn't like anyone that's a threat to his title. And he lost, and now he's a
doesn't
sore
hold the
loser.
title, but the Maestro hates everyone.
Yes.
You know they're friends.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so mad.
It's not right. It's robbery.
Well, as your man is getting dumped to the outside by the former champion,
I was out there.
Let us
stop this.
Let me point out just something that everyone here saw. Everyone here saw. First of all, you tripped the Maestro last week, and then you held his leg. Now, you did what you're meant to do. You helped out your man.
Did the referee see it? Then everybody did not see it, did they?
Everyone but the one referee. This is going to be a long match for me, I can tell already.
I don't know how you do this. Sit up here with him.
He's kind of amusing.
He says stuff like that.
Hey, your guy's down there on his back, by the way.
Probably from here.
Your guy's flat on his back out there.
He's just looking for his moment. He's looking for his moment. Strategy. Strategy.
Oh, look, there he's better. Now he's in the ring.
And this is why the Stro did this, because he knows how I would be there for my man. So that he can cheat and do stuff on the outside.
Well, at least you have to, there's one thing you don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about the title changing because Dragoff refused to grant him a rematch at this time. Is that correct?
He doesn't deserve it.
Why
This is proof.
The Maestro spent months not giving him a shot.
That's right. That's right.
Well, it looks like Maestro's coming out with a little bit of you-know-what in vinegar.
Oh. See.
Dragoff has yet to mount any kind of formidable offense here. And now clubbing blows to the chest.
Don't you worry.
Rope-a-dope.
You know,
Rope-a-dope.
from where I'm saying, it looks like Dragoff's foot's under the rope. The referee should break this up.
That's these inept referees that we have here. They don't know how to count to 3, probably schooled here.
You're so right about that.
You liked it last week. Oh, wait, what? Huh?
They had to almost kill the Maestro for the referee to issue that very slow 3 count, but they got the win. The Army of Darkness got the win, and I say they because Boris Dragoff, he's the kind of guy that stands for more than himself.
That's right. He represents a country. He represents what's right in wrestling.
Big clubbing blows now to the shoulder blades. The champion now is going to meet some cold steel.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Foreign object. The ring
Why doesn't the referee have control right here?
The ring post is your tag team partner.
He's not even trying to stop this.
Isn't the ring your tag team partner, Outlaw?
The rope, because there's rules involving the rope.
That's
wow.
Right. There's always rules.
The Maestro using a piece of metal looking for a loophole, and a cheap one at that.
Always a cheap one with him.
A Dragoff now in a world of hurt. Whoa! I don't think the referee saw that one.
Excuse me, Dean?
I think he had a leg cramp.
Who's in a world of hurt now?
Yes.
Would that be the Maestro? I think so.
Don't sound so smug there, Outlaw.
You know, there's no referee up here to save you either, you know that?
Oh boy, I knew this was going to be a long one.
Leave him alone. He's got enough problems. Have you seen his wife?
Well,
one more like that one. One more like that one.
With a face like his, I mean, seriously.
Well, I'll sit here and be a professional and call the match. I'm adult enough to do so. Whoa! Dragoff tumbling through the ropes.
Dragoff looking for a breather.
And I don't think he's going to get one. Big clubbing blow here, and his head met the stage.
NWA!
And you can't go check.
How dare you taunt this man?
I actually do.
Me barred from ringside and then taunt me like that.
And I do feel for you in this instance because I know there was no place you would rather be than at ringside.
Did I actually hear a referee count to 6?
It's an amazing thing what they can do these days.
Wow.
I saw one shoot gum and walk at the same time.
Big chop.
He tripped 5 steps in, but he did it for a little while.
Now the Maestro bringing him up by the bridge of the nose. Not a pretty move, but it's effective.
Why isn't the referee stopping that?
The referee's as inept at his job as you are at yours.
No response from Dean Bibb.
Well, I thought he was talking about you.
Excuse me?
Oh, big chop.
Never talk about a professional like this. Here.
Yeah.
Sir. You gotta be concerned about this, though, Mike. I mean, really.
It is.
I know
I'm very concerned right now.
Non-title situation, but this far away from the ring, the Maestro can do a lot of dirty things to turn the corner.
And a lot of dirty things can be prevented also.
Like what?
Well, here's a clean cover for one. Oh, okay, and there's a rope break. Dragoff barely getting his leg over there, but he got it. Instinct and veteran maneuver, knowing exactly where he was in the ring. Oh, it was an open fist. It was the butt of the palm.
I think he had a foreign object in his hand. Did that look like a choke to you?
Yeah.
That was not a clean move, gentlemen.
Rope again, and the referee is not breaking it. Stroke paid him off.
You know, he has a license. How do you deny a license? It's valid. There's no suspension.
I'm going to present that case to the people.
Stroh stops the momentum.
State wrestling.
I know the board.
I don't think it's legal. I don't think it's
either.
legal.
I think there's a lawsuit there.
Yes.
Oh, and he sends the Soviet superstar into the corner. Another corner.
Come on, buddy.
Another corner. If this was an Indian strap match, this one would be over because all four got tagged.
4 corners and he didn't get it.
And a big clothesline rattles the Russian. Here's another cover.
Come on, Boris.
Come on. Yes.
Good job.
Boris, being the champion that he is, kicking out on 2.
Whoa. And nails into the eyes at that point.
That's my boy.
Effective maneuver. Legal or not, very effective maneuver.
See, now look at the ref. See, he's on him about the ropes. Now. Very biased, just like Dean.
He's using the ropes as a weapon.
Excuse me? Come back again, beg your pardon?
You heard exactly what I said. You're not deaf. He used the ropes as a choking garrote.
Boy almighty, are you stupid.
That's an insult to stupid.
Man.
Dragoff, look at Dragoff. Speaking of stupid, look at what he's doing to the Maestro now.
Yes.
Oh, and a big chop backing him out, but it gets a knee for his effort.
Back on him.
Good job, buddy.
Irish whip across.
Heads in.
There it is.
Big splash.
It's all over now.
Oh, Stroh ducks a clothesline, ducks an elbow. Big right hand. Another big right hand.
That's 2 fists.
That was a fist.
That was a boot.
That was picture
now, a boot is legal.
That was a
is legal.
That
a
was
fist was not.
That was a big legal boot.
And that's a knee.
From the television champion.
Boris Dragoff doing a great job right now, wearing away at the Maestro. A lot of very basic, very impactful maneuvers. Point to the elbow right there. Drive it straight home into the side of the Maestro's temple.
The hardest part of the human body, the elbow.
And that's going to disorient you. The temple, not the hardest part, the head, the weakest part.
That's right.
And if you want to do some quick, easy damage, you aim there.
That's right.
Especially that soft noggin of Stroh.
Will.
Very slow to get up to his feet. Dragoff continues to punish him.
So this is how 2012 starts. The year of the Dragoff. The big Russian asserting himself in the early stages of 2012.
Look at him beg. The Stroh is begging for the pain to stop, and it's not gonna.
Another hard shot by Boris Dragoff, and yet another.
Dragoff having the time of his life out there right now.
And hard shots now from the former champion.
Battering ram shots by the Soviet stars. Their takeover.
There we go.
Stroh's in the center.
Big knee, yes.
That's going to take the wind out of you.
And look at those eyes, Dean. Look at him.
Dragoff is focused.
You want to know what focus looks like? You want to know what determination appears to be? Look at those eyes right now. Dragoff, he is reinvigorated.
Here it is.
He's 2 ropes high.
And he is perched, and he soars that. What a big shoulder block.
It's all over now.
Textbook, and he hooks the leg.
That ref. Oh.
I thought Dragoff
See, I should be down there schooling that ref on how to count.
I thought Dragoff would drop the hammer on this match.
Well, I tell you what, that was a beautiful flying shoulder. Reeling and rocking the Maestro.
They can scream for him all they want. It's not going to help him.
The fans are actually a little bit subdued.
And Dragoff going up to the second rope again. Maestro, though.
Come on, Boris.
Maestro hooking him up.
Airplane maneuver. Rolling senton.
Is that a legal move?
That's a rolling fireman's carry senton. And put a lot of damage on the Stroh's head as well. But all of both men's weights carried across Boris Dragoff. 1.
It's like a mushmelon.
Dragoff gets the shoulder up.
Wouldn't you agree that if the Maestro can win in this non-title matchup, that he deserves a title matchup?
No. He doesn't like to give title shots. He doesn't deserve
and
title
shots.
shots.
And the Soviet star just got caught there. I hate to interrupt you, Mike, but this is a situation.
No.
The sleeper hold right here. Weaver lock, baby.
It's a chokehold.
That's not a chokehold, and the referee went down. The referee took a shot.
And Maestro just ate the turnbuckle. Dragoff going over, trying to wake the referee up, trying to get him back into this one.
Oh, no, 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 not the chain. Not the chain.
Oh, and this is what we call sweet revenge. All those months denying the title shot.
Here it
all
comes.
Those months
Here it comes.
Using your foreign relations, you and Leonard Sims with your cricket skew on life. This is revenge.
No, 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 no.
Yep, there's your revenge.
Damn it.
No. No.
Crossface in the middle of the ring. Can he lock it in?
No.
Can he lock it in?
The referee's awake.
Can he lock it in?
Don't do it.
No.
Come on,
I
Boris.
should be down there.
Come on, Boris.
No. 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 No.
No.
That's it. This non-title matchup ends with the former champion getting some just desserts on the new champion.
Well, I would like you to keep in mind while you're celebrating that win, that took a foreign object for the Maestro to put away the Soviet star.
Yeah, who brought it into play? Who was going to use it? Reverse Irish whip into the corner.
Who used it? Should have been a DQ.
Hey, what's good for the goose ought to be good for the gander. Is Mike Draven now heading back to ringside to check on his man?
What a travesty.
Hard-fought matchup right here on NWA Mountain State Wrestling.
What an absolute injustice.
Wow. And so, hey, right after losing the title, the Maestro gets a victory over the new champion. They have not seen the last of each other, and we have not seen the last of this feud. 2012 is going to be a huge, huge year for NWA Mountain State. On the internet, in the television, and live. Guys, come on out. If you are a coal miner, present your card and get in free and bring your family. Save a little bit of money on this great family entertainment that we offer you here at NWA Mountain State Wrestling. Guys, look us up on the web. And these two competitors have not seen the last of each other.
Excuse me, but how can you sound happy about this? About what just happened out there?
It's a good match.
What, because he comes from a different country? We can ban his...
Will you shut it up?
We can ban his licensed manager from standing at ringside. We can use a foreign object.
I'm starting to think I need to teach this man some respect.
Real cheap win there, buddy.
It's 2012. It's NWA Mountain State Wrestling, baby. It's West Virginia. And by God, 2012 will be the home of the next NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Stro, the Maestro of Wrestling, the People's Champ. Ooh, la, la! My smooth Mary, love you, freight train.
Kramer Security and Investigations, an industry leader, is currently hiring for the position of security officer throughout southern West Virginia. At Kramer, quality begins and ends with our security officers. We are proud to offer a variety of shifts, competitive wages, professional training, and a great opportunity. For information, please call 304-256-0300. That's 256-0300, or apply in person at our Market Street Beckley or Walker Street Princeton locations. Kramer Security and Investigations, securing your future today. An equal opportunity employer.
For the past 16 years, Mark Hunt has helped hundreds of people who were injured in a car wreck. Mark Hunt and Associates help people put their lives back together after a car wreck. We get cars repaired, medical bills and lost wages paid, and get you the compensation deserved. Call Mark Hunt and Associates. We have the experience to help you when you can't help yourself. Mark Hunt and Associates, 304-344-1800, or on the web at www.markahunt.com.
In the event of my demise, when my heart can beat no more, I hope I die for a principle or a belief that I once stood for. I feel my time has come because I feel the shadow's death. There was so much that I wanted to accomplish before I reached my death. I have wiped the last tears from my eyes. Everybody, I loved all who were positive in the event of my demise. Take a good look. 2012, no New Year's resolution. This is not no time to be playing games. Billy Litt is as serious as it gets. I've been kicked. They say I'm a dead man walking, but I'm still standing. I'm still here with my best friend Ricky Shane, and I'm here to tell each and every one of you, I'm here to stay. I'm still standing. You guys want some? Come get some. Ricky, take the mic before I go crazy.
You're so angry. Bad karma. Once again, Billy Litt and Ricky Shane climbed through the ropes to defend their tag team titles. You want to come on the Cult of Charisma TV and talk about how you set people on fire and you bring the epic pain. The only thing epic in MSW is what we do between those ropes. The only thing on fire in this company is the Cult of Charisma. And that is why we are and will remain the tag team champions of Mountain State Wrestling.
Believe it or not.
Whoa, 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 whoa. The number one contenders are getting the jump on the champions right now, right quick. Whoa!
And the champions trying to pull the challengers into pinning positions, but the challengers fighting out of it.
I want to point out, Billy Litt came to the ring. Apparently somebody stole a pink Cadillac. Buddy Love's ball bat is in the possession of Billy Litt.
And a little insult to injury for the Army of Darkness.
They're still trying it again.
And the Cult of Charisma trying to explode on Bad Karma. Bad Karma holding on to one another for support. And they get sent into each other. Double noggin knocker. Pair of inverted atomic drops.
Which are clean moves and clotheslines. Tag team champions coming out with some tag team fire.
And the Cult of Charisma riding a wave of momentum going into 2012.
Now I'm going to go out on a limb and say the Bad Karma thought that they were going to get a whole lot more out of this than what jumping the champions actually got them.
Well, they may be a little rattled, but that's what their X Factor's there for. Mr. Rodman on the outside of the ring, speaking very quietly to his team, discussing strategy, but not advertising it.
Hand gestures, soft-spoken words, soft-spoken man. And you know what they say about the quiet types. You don't mess with the quiet types.
Absolutely right. If a man has something worth saying, there's no need to say it loudly.
Right.
The people that need to listen, they're going to be there with an open ear.
Looks like it's going to be Ricky Shane starting off the formal part of this matchup against Mr. Arrogance. And the crowd firmly behind your tag team champions. Yep, Billy Litt really enjoying his moment in the spotlight. Ricky Shane wise enough not to fully turn his back on either of these men.
Collar and elbow tie up.
Side headlock applied by one half of your tag team champions, the Cult of Charisma, on one half of the former tag champs and number one contenders, Bad Karma.
Ricky Shane's holding on to the arm of Mr. Arrogance. Quick tag to Billy Litt.
Quick tag.
Name of the game in tag wrestling. Quick tags, good teamwork.
Mr. Arrogance wanted out of there unequivocally, but he couldn't break away from the wrist lock. Irish whip across the ropes. Billy Litt put up his full body weight into there. And here comes Monkey Flip. Yep.
And signals to the crowd and then brings them back up and back down.
The charismatic Billy Litt.
Kareem, though, he's not watching and waiting. He's keeping an eye on things. Pinfall attempt. He was in through the ropes before the 1 count started.
Front chin lock dragging Mr. Arrogance to his corner and tagging in Ricky Shane, who now shoots Mr. Arrogance across. His boot to the stomach, sets him up, and a boot to the face.
There's your pinfall. Mr. Arrogance kicks out before the slap a 3, but that one was a little close for comfort if you're watching outside. Mr. Rodman and Kareem, you've got to bet the bottom dollar on this one. They're concerned right now. They want to win those belts. They want to bring them back.
Right now, this match, despite being jumped in the early stages by Bad Karma, springboard back elbow, but this match is all cult of charisma at this point.
And you see Kareem distracting the referee, admits the count. He broke it up. I think Bob's partner enough time there to kick out before 3. Billy Litt going for it again, another kick out, and now a headlock holding on for dear life.
And that's what it's going to take because Bad Karma are wily. Bad Karma's big wrestlers too. Well, you got to get a grip on something.
Bad Karma, there's a lot of emotions for them in this one. Last year, they were the ones riding the wave of momentum. They were the ones tag team champions. And then that big show at the Princeton Rec Center, Ricky Shane and Billy Litt, they pulled off the win. They took away the tag titles, and now they've got that wave.
Now both men circling themselves. Kareem in the ring for, I believe, the first time against Billy Litt, who's got a lot of adrenaline going on right now. He's seen a lot of action in this match. And
Billy Litt trying to coax Kareem into a grip on Kareem very cautious. Believes that's not the best bet for his team. Steps to the outside and thinks about his strategy. Very cautious, very quiet, very characteristic of his manager. I would say that's the influence of Mr. Rodman in this one.
Yes, you're seeing a slightly different look on Bad Karma and a slightly different attitude, but it's still all business. It's still all walk and note and very little talk.
Well, it's an increased focus,
yes.
Dean. That's what a manager brings to the table. A lot of time, sometimes you get riled up. You need that guy who's looking for that opportunity all the time, who's looking for a new way for you to find your edge.
From the outside. I mean, it's like you and I have said, sometimes you shouldn't do something. Billy Litt should not have went for a monkey flip the second time.
And all that caution, all that patience paid off there.
You and I could see that. Mr. Rodman could see that. Billy Litt caught in the moment, perhaps not.
Well, Billy Litt was in there. He was ahead of steam. He's flying all over the place. He's punching for all he's worth. He's jumping off ropes. Sooner or later, well, what the heck is Kareem doing now?
He's calling Ricky Shane out.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Well, again, we see that. Let's see if Kareem riding the emotions.
And Kareem, did you see him point at Billy Litt? Did you see him point at Billy Litt?
I think Billy Litt got shook up by that boot to the face.
Kareem very quietly telling Ricky Shane, I'm going to do to you what I just did to your boy.
And he's really torquing on those tendons and now using it.
And look at the way Ricky Shane's deltoid just moved all over the place there before slamming the deltoid on the mat like that. All that momentum going back, pulling the arm. We could see a separation of the shoulder.
Anderson slammed now by Mr. Arrogance.
And Ricky Shane's feeling that one. Look at his face. So much pain on it. You can hear it, and the fans at ringside even look concerned about Ricky's well-being.
And now scoop slam, almost a scoop slam driver, a Michinoku driver, but he dropped to one knee. But you know, Arrogance dropping to that one knee probably adds 5 or 10 mph to that slam as it happens. Ricky Shane firing back on him.
Dean, I don't know if you noticed this, but I just saw Rodman look at Arrogance and slowly move his hand down one part of his face.
Interesting. Calling it like an umpire at first base.
He's signaling a very quiet strategy. His team's on top in this match right now, but he's not getting excited. A lot of guys right now would be cheering their boys on. He's very quietly watching.
Billy Litt on the outside favoring a tooth. Did he possibly get a tooth knocked loose by that big boot?
And look at Kareem just rip away at the face of Ricky Shane.
I know.
And that's kind of a degrading move. The damage that they're doing in this match is on the arm. There's no point to pull his face apart like that, to stick their hands in his mouth and his nose.
That's gratuitous violence.
It's
something Bad Karma, yes it is. And Bad Karma does both effectively. Ricky Shane firing back now. Got stopped short.
Very short-lived momentum. You're absolutely right about that. Ricky Shane, you said about Scotty Reigns earlier, but Ricky Shane's another one of those guys. He's not the biggest guy in the fight. He's not the tallest guy.
And Rodman's
so
involved.
Much heart, but it's not really working out for him at the moment. A very quiet, very effective strategy is playing big dividends right now for Bad Karma.
Billy Litt's about to slug the ref.
It's all about the strategy, though. Litt can't just walk in there, and the second he does, he's doing Ricky Shane more harm than good.
Hangman snap mare. Took Ricky Shane over, and then a kick, and now, did you see Mr. Arrogance put the frog with the knuckle into the shoulder of Ricky Shane.
Ricky Shane, you can see the expression on his face right now. He is as shook up as Billy Litt was when Billy Litt ate that boot in the corner a while ago.
What does Kareem have? Kareem's got something again.
Well, Ricky Shane elbowing Mr. Arrogance. I don't think he knows what Kareem has a hold of, and the referee absolutely doesn't have a clue.
Kareem's knuckles are wrapped with something shiny in there. Is that a chain?
Billy Litt trying to get the ref's attention, telling him to listen to the fans. But Billy, I think you may want to stop distracting the ref because right now your partner's getting eaten alive in there.
Mr. Arrogance now applying all that torque on that shoulder. Oh, and now a quick slug to bait Billy Litt in once again.
And Billy Litt, that was a real easy bait. And Billy Litt, I think, even realized that he stopped himself.
Yes, yes. Yes, well done, Billy. Well done.
Well, you can stop cheering for Billy Litt. The one that you really need to pray for right now is Ricky Shane.
And here's the prayers coming true with a reversal and a clothesline. Brilliant game changer by Ricky Shane.
Ricky still needs that tag, though. And look at him. He started to get up, and then he hit his arm on that mat. He tried to push up. He felt all that pain. He never made it over there.
This is television time remaining here today on NWA Mountain State. If this match exceeds our television taping time, we will update you next week.
Now, I want to note a difference here real quick. Kareem, he went to work on Ricky Shane. The referee went over to him, but unlike Billy Litt, Kareem didn't get held up talking to him. He kept focused. He walked away very quietly. He didn't waste any time. Billy Litt could have gone in the ring. He could have tried to change things up. Wasn't going to happen there, though. They know the rule book.
Rodman's asking the ref if the ref saw the low blow that Ricky Shane landed against Mr. Arrogance. And Kareem has something. Ricky firing back hard. No, Rodman now has that chain. Mr. Arrogance had it.
Back and forth exchange here. Ricky Shane nailed him with that forearm. Kareem bounced off the ropes.
Did you hear the clothesline?
I certainly did. But still, Ricky Shane has to make that tag, that all-important tag. And Billy Litt has to be in his corner when it happens, or it's not going to count.
Kareem realizing he's in the wrong corner. Can Ricky Shane make it over there?
Look at Arrogance, though. Arrogance is in the ring, referee.
No tag.
And now the referee's wasting some time talking to Arrogance. Green goes back over to Ricky, hits the arm, puts him in position. I mean, that quick. That quickly, everything stopped looking good for Ricky.
Absolutely. And a DDT.
And things aren't looking any better.
No. That was mid-ring, and Ricky Shane took a home field bounce. But it's too bad he's nearly unconscious. And Billy Litt breaking it up.
Billy Litt, the only thing saving Ricky Shane there.
The pink Cadillac in play at ringside.
Billy Litt may be thinking DQ right now. Ricky's absorbed a lot of punishment. I'm not sure how good he's feeling after that boot to the head earlier. A DQ would save the belts.
But Shane's firing back on Kareem. Double axe handle, trying to get the most out of that arm.
Well, he can fire back all he wants until he gets that tag. It's not going to count for very much. He's just absorbed, simply put, Dean, too much punishment.
Too much punishment.
So close, but so far.
And again, that nose taking some abuse here. Shots to the midsection now. And did you see that Ricky Shane stood upright? Something tender in that abdomen just got hit by that punch.
And Kareem continuing to focus on the arm of Shane. Really at this point, you got to think in terms of injury. How long will it take for an injury?
Hang in there. Ricky Shane's got so much fight left in him. but now it's just behind pure adrenaline. He is in screaming agony.
If Billy wants to save those tag belts, he really needs to take that ball bat, walk across the ring, and hit someone.
No
Hit
chair.
the referee, whoever it takes.
No chairs.
The referee telling both men they need to put down their weapon. And while the referee's watching them, Mr. Arrogance is in behind Ricky. He's going to send him off the ropes. And I thought he was going to catch him, but Ricky held on for dear life.
Again, adrenaline kicking in.
Is Arrogance the legal man?
No, Kareem is the legal man.
Spike
DDT!
Referee's been so distracted. Ricky Shane, though, regardless of how fresh Arrogance was, he nailed that DDT.
That is how you stick a DDT, and it was done on pure life-saving adrenaline.
And listen to the fans, Dean. They're coming alive for Ricky Shane, but Ricky Shane's still so very far from his corner.
Can the hardest working man in West Virginia make the tag? Yes, he can!
And he leaped through the air. He got it. Billy Lynn in. Freshman in. A lot of time for him to regroup. And he is coming alive. Electricity flowing right now.
He's going to send Kareem out. No, he's sending them to the corner post. Bad Karma are now laid out. What's Rodman doing? Rodman's up on the ring apron.
Rodman providing a very quiet, very effective distraction. Very slowly walked him up there.
And this is time remaining here.
Billy Lynn lost his focus. Bad Karma in position. A reversal, though, by Shane and Lynn. Karma, though, look at him fight.
They're fighting back. Wow. We got bodies scattered. The bodies have hit the floor. They're scattered all over.
Everyone's down.
This is time limit remaining, and we are getting short on time here in this broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Counts at 4.
And we've got a race right now. Everyone's down. Everyone got hurt. Who's going to be the first man up?
The belts are on the line. The belts will not change. On a count out. Shane's outside of the ring.
Everything's riding right now. Shane and Kareem on the outside. Arrogance and Lynn on the inside.
These guys are carrying on adrenaline. Whoa, Shane's head hit the stairs.
Billy Lynn going to work on Arrogance in the ring.
Kareem working on Shane on the outside, and Billy Litch calling it. High impact. Whoa! Billy Litch sent Kareem through the chairs. And now,
high crossbody. Hooks the leg. 1, 2.
Did Rodman drag him out? Where did Billy Lick get the hat from?
I think we just saw a DQ happen, Dean. Ref calling for the bell.
See what the decision is.
And it's just a shame if you're Bad Karma after such a solid match.
Disqualification.
And Rodman's trying to explain to the referee he wasn't trying to hit him. He was trying to explain that an injustice has occurred. I'm not sure what it was.
What it was Thomas Rodman. Thomas Rodman grabbed the referee.
Cameraman, get a good shot of it. 10 pounds of leather and gold, synonymous with greatness. This is NWA Mountain State Wrestling on Fox 59.
NWA Mountain State is paid in part by Kramer Security and Investigations, now hiring in all of southern West Virginia at kramersecurity.net. Mark A. Hunt and Associates, practicing law since 1994 and online at markahunt.com. The West Virginia Tobacco Quit Line. Get help to quit smoking now at westvirginiaquitline.com. NWA Mountain State is a production of Cucumber & Company. Cucumber & Company, video, web, and beyond.